Is it okay? Has it started? Radhe Radhe, Dandavat Pranam, all Vaishnavas. Welcome to Govardhan. We're just near Radha Kund, and many people, you can turn it around and show, many people are there waiting for blankets. Oh, you have to lift it up. the upper switch. Oh, there you go. See, they're waiting there for the blankets and for the socks. Today's actually, bring it back. So today's actually quite a warmer day. Yesterday was absolutely freezing, and this morning was quite cold as well. And there's a monkey coming by, so just getting the monkey stick out. You just show it to them. You don't need to use it, but sometimes you do. Like Mother Yashoda, she showed the stick to Krishna, but she didn't use it. But the monkeys here are quite naughty. I don't know who taught who, if they taught Krishna or he taught them, but anyhow, they have a lot of similar characteristics. That's why Mother Yashoda calls Krishna Bandar Bandhu, you friend of monkeys, right? Because he has a lot of similarities to the monkeys. And he's always feeding them, stealing, and they also steal. It's funny, yesterday there was a very funny question that someone was asking. Why do little children always like to eat butter, like raw butter? I don't understand why. I think we understand why. It's because it comes from the source, from Krishna himself. So he also likes to eat raw butter, but you know, the saltless kind, just fresh, raw butter made with love and affection, the essence of the love and affection of all of the Vatsalya personalities, including the cows who also have Vatsalya Prem for Krishna. So while we're waiting for Anup Prabhu to come back from tending the cows, feeding the monkeys, feeding the cows, and feeding the, what else? The dogs and the squirrels and the crows and some of the humans. He'll be here in a few minutes, and we're still waiting for this very colorful group outside to fully assemble. We have hundreds of blankets and socks, your own donations, which you have sponsored for the benefit of all of these persons who need them on this first day of the new year, 2021. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year to all of you. So, in a few minutes, we will begin to distribute them. In the meantime, my Sudevi, she's not feeling that it would be beneficial for her to be out in the sun right now or with all the noise or anything. She's just almost on the brink of getting rid of her or finishing her 4-day migraine headache. It's much reduced, but she doesn't want to exacerbate it, so she didn't come. So in the meantime, we have this Sudevi, Radhe Radhe, of Pure Cow Seva. So she's taking care of the, she's helping in every way. So before we begin, I would like to just do one Mangalacharan. That's page 1 of your book, Gaudiya Kirti Gucha. If you don't have that, then Jiva Pavana Prabhu. I don't even know if you're there, but if you are there, then Dandavat Pranam. He normally posts that in the comment section. Would you like to sit down? Śrīla Gurudev ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Śrī Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shachinandana Gaur Hari ki jai, Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Radha Ramana Ju ki jai, Giriraj Mahārāja ki jai, Radha Kumshyama Guru ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Gaur. And since Pure Cow Sevak is holding the camera, Pure Cow Seva ki jai. So, we're waiting for a few minutes. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagra Jata Sahagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Nitangshta Om Ajnana Timirandhasya ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदान्त नारायणीति नामिने। The lights on. Shri Krishna Leela Katane Sudaksham Audarya Madhurya Gunaishta Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Nārāyaṇam Tam Shirashan Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Shri Krishna Padājimitaikarti Chaitanya Leela Amrita Sarasaram Nārāyaṇam Tam Satatam Prapadye. Is there a way to turn off that light? It's the flash light.
I saw.
No, it's on. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedānta Swami Nityanamine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Gaurapreshthaya Bhutale Śrīmad Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Ittinamine Ati Martyacharitraya Swashritananchapaline Jivaduke Sadartaya Shrinama Premadharine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Ittinamine Shri Varshabharavi Devi Dayitaya Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhave Namah. Madhuryojvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute. Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine. Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairāgyamurtaye Vipralambhara Sambodhe Padam Pujayate Namah. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidanandanamine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugavarayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumestam Nirdeshta Sajanapriya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namah. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dīnabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Jayatang Surato Pangor Mama Mandam Matergati Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha Madana Mohanu Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Śrīmad Ratnagara Simhasanastho Shri Radha Śrīla Govinda Deva Preshthalibi Sevyamanu Smarami Śrīmandra Sarasarambhi Mangshivatattatastitaha Karshan Venu Svanargopi Gopinatha Shriestunah Vrindaye Tulasi Devyaye Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhaktashaktikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Cheto Darpanamarjanam Bhavamahadavagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita Shvadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Harer Nam Harer Nameva Kevalam Kalu Nastyeva Gatiranyata Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So just as I was, Sudevi, if anything pops up that says like 50% left or 20% remaining, immediately just click on say continue or whatever, okay? Because otherwise it will stop. I just have to check something, the light is shining. So these are all the people who are going to be helping us. I didn't even know how the light is shining, but it is. Maybe it's there. It's off now? The light's off? Okay, okay. And there's many people there. Beautiful Tulsi Devi. I don't know if you can see her there. So we've heard in this verse, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati Kriyatam Yadikitopi Labhyate Tatra Loyam Api Mulyam Ekalam Janma Koti Shukritayana Labhyate. It's in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sri Ramananda is telling what is the root qualification for attainment of Krishna Bhakti Ras, or the taste of loving affection, loving service to Krishna in Vrindavan. And that really is only one thing. Tatra lolyam api mulyam ekalam. Ekala means the only. Mul means root. And lolyam means greed, or the intense, greedy desire. That is the root qualification for Krishna Bhakti Ras, and it cannot be had even by doing millions of lifetimes worth of good activities, like giving in charity to the poor, or helping the needy, or clothing anyone, or building free hospitals or clinics or anything like that. So why are we doing what we are doing? Our Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, our Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedānta Swami Prabhupada, our Param Gurudev, and so many of our acharyas have also instituted different situations like opening clinics, making schools, also charities, and things like that. But what is the intention behind it? Remember yesterday we were discussing intention. Intention is everything. So our Srila Prabhupada made food for life. Food for life. So thousands of people would come to get food. But that food was prasadam. What was the purpose of that? So that the people who would come, they would receive an opportunity to take prasadam and to hear the holy name. It wasn't just to feed them, but it was to give them an opportunity of somehow connecting by heart with appreciation to the source. Who is giving this and why are they giving it? Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada explained that we're not heartless persons. We shouldn't just think that Thakurji is only in the temple. He's also in the heart of each individual. And there was one example that was given. Once there was a parikrama, and in that parikrama, the devotees were also collecting for a big festival. At that time, they were collecting so much from so many households. And they went to one place, and there was this old lady, and all she had to offer were 2 lemons. The devotee said, what can we do with these 2 lemons? You keep them, it's okay. And they didn't take them, and they went back to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. And he said, is this everything? And they said, yes, it's everything. All the collection they presented before him. And he said, was there anyone else who tried to give anything you didn't take? And they said, oh, only there was one lady, old lady. She tried to give 2 lemons, but we didn't need it. I mean, we need thousands. What can we do with 2 lemons? And he said immediately, he got up and said, come with me. So he went right to where that lady's house was, and he requested those 2 lemons from her. The Vaishnavas have shared this experience with us. So what did he say as a result of that? He said, you didn't understand, but these 2 lemons, that was the tipping point. In English we have a term, it's called the straw that broke the camel's back. You can pile straws onto a camel's back and he will be fine, but the last straw breaks the camel's back. Just that one little bit of extra weight. because it's overloaded already. You put a little bit more and boom, it snaps. So I know that's a gross concept, but in the other way, when we're looking from the other side, it was those 2 lemons which were sufficient in terms of her giving, her sukriti, to make that tipping point from being bound in this material world to not being bound in the material world anymore. So we never know where anyone's position is at. But if somehow, in the name of Vaishnavism, in the name of Gurudev, in the name of Krishna, in the name of Prabhupada, in the name of our Rupanuga Guru Varga, we are also giving something to these people, and they're receiving it, and with appreciation, they will remember, oh, these persons who are Gaudiya Vaishnavas representing Rupa Goswami, they have given something like this which is helpful and beneficial for us. And then they will remember with affection. And that feeling of affection, that feeling of reciprocation which is in their heart, and that feeling of kindness which manifests, there's a favorable mood. That might be the beginning or even more of a push toward the path of Vraja Bhakti. Just because so many people are residing in this area, it does not mean that they are actually absorbed in the process of bhajan, which is necessary to attain eternal service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. So many of the persons here, they might be poor, they might be needy, but anyhow, they happen to have the great fortune of residing here at Govardhan, just near Radha Kund. Maybe some are begging, maybe some are just poor, or some are just cold. But anyhow, as we are giving, we're also saying to them, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe. And they see our Gaudiya Vaishnava Tilak, and they know, okay, these are from that group. Whatever group we're from, it's not a big deal. Just that they might have appreciation, that they see the dust of the feet of the gopis in this position, that Radha and Krishna may happily reside in Vrindavan, and I have no other desire than this. Srila Gurudev told about Tilak. Why we have this shape. The right line represents Krishna, the left line represents Srimati Radhika, this represents Tulsi leaf, Tulsi represents Vrindavan. So, and clearing out the center means I have no other desire. May Radha and Krishna always happily meet in Vrindavan. And somehow or other may I assist in that process. So, from that, from this tilak, from the name, and also receiving something, then it may be that they develop some inclination, some movement, some motion toward favorability, toward Vraja Bhakti, toward Krishna Bhakti Ras. And so we never know where the Sukriti will come from. Sometimes it's Agyata Sukriti, unknown spiritual merit, and sometimes it is Gyata Sukriti, doing any activity which actually brings spiritual merit knowingly. In either case, it is the Sukriti which builds over time, which allows someone to be able to be receptive to these conceptions. It is the amassing of the Sukriti. So if someone only has a very little bit, they may not be able to receive or understand spiritual subject matter. They're in a state of spiritual immaturity. That means their spiritual bank account is very lacking. But as it is increasing more and more and more, then as we receive even a little something, we will be able to understand it. The spiritual sukriti in our spiritual bank account, it's likened to some kind of spiritual maturity. From that, we will be able to move more rapidly. The more one has, the more rapidly one can move forward on the path of bhakti. I'm going to give you a mundane example that you might understand and appreciate. I think I've told it before. Let's say you make an investment and all you have is $100 and your $100 makes 5%. So at the end of the day, your $100 makes 105 total. But if you have $100,000 and you make 5%, then you're not making $5, you're making 5,000. If you have 1 million, it makes a lot more than that. So you have to see it like that. Bhakti Sukriti is like that. It's a spiritual investment. And by that investment, one's ability to be able to actually move faster and forward on the path of bhakti is rapidly enhanced. So all of our processes of bhakti, all of the activities that we do on the path of devotion, really at this point is to amass this bhakti sukriti, by which we will be able to move forward on the path of awakening and deepening our love and devotion to Krishna. And among those sukriti builders, spiritual currency builders, sadhu sangha is the most essential. From that sadhu sangha, then automatically Nam Kirtan is there. Mahaprabhu he condensed all of the processes of bhakti into 5 main processes. Sadhu sangha, Nam Kirtan, Bhagavat Shravan, Mathuravas, Shri Murtir, Shraddhaya Sevan. So the sadhu sangha means associating with the pure devotees of the Lord, especially those personalities who have the mood that our Atma needs or is aspiring for to awaken to its perfection and loving service to the Lord. From that sadhu sangha, then automatically everything will take place naturally. In sadhu sangha, Nam Kirtan will be there, chanting the holy names of the Lord. Bhagavat Shravan, hearing Śrīmad Bhagavatam and other literatures which support the teachings of Śrīmad Bhagavatam. Mathuravas, Kirtan, Bhagavat Shravan. Mathuravas means residing in the holy dham. If we're not able to physically reside, then at the feet of any pure Vaishnava, when they are giving Hari Katha, because Krishna is present within their heart, that place is non-different from Vrindavan. And then, Shri Murtir Shraddhaya Sevan, worshipping the deity form of the Lord with love, with faith, with devotion, with honor, under the guidance of sadhus. One other thing I wanted to share, because by Sukriti and by all of this, it can amass more and faster. So we are seeking that through that process, through all of the processes of bhakti that we do. This is called bhajan. Then our bhakti sukriti will increase more and more. And by that, more favorable, more powerful, more beneficial association and katha and depth will manifest. And we will be able to understand it. We will be able to process it. And we will be able to absorb it and move forward on that potency. So one other thing I wanted to share. Today is the first day of the new year. So first I want to say to all of you again, Happy New Year. And I wanted to share something with you. We're still waiting for Anup Prabhu and the others to get here. And also last time, many people came very late because, well, we need to take into consideration that this is India. So there is really such a thing as India time. It's not a joke, it's a real thing. India time means as you like. Like yesterday, I had a meeting with someone at noon, 12 o'clock, noon. So he asked me to let him know. I got stuck in a traffic jam, so I let him know I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. I arrived at 12:15 exactly. And I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And he's like, where are you? And then he wasn't responding. Where are you? He didn't show up until 1:15. And he was pretending that he was there the whole time, which he wasn't. He had just left late. So India time is a real thing, and it is rare if you can actually get something done on time. It's a different cultural trait, I guess you can say. So being New Year's, today is the first day of the new year, I wanted to share with you some of the things our Guru Varga have told about this. And so, this one is one of my favorite. I only saw it for the first time this morning. And this is our Srila A.C. Bhaktivedānta Swami Prabhupada. He spoke it on the 3rd of January, 1974, 1 month before my birth. He was speaking about New Year. Our every day is a new year, he said. Nava Yovana, new and fresh. Our Krishna consciousness is so nice. The more you advance, you see new year, new year. That's all. Nothing is old. In other words, Krishna consciousness is ever fresh. Everything has that kind of mood and momentum to it. Every single day should feel like that, a New Year's resolution. That yes, this time I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to devote more time, more energy. This is the nature of bhakti. Always endeavoring to increase, always endeavoring to deepen and perfect the quality of one's service. So also that mood is there, must be there. Utsaha nishchaya dharyat. And also in the definition of, what is it? Madhyam. Sumutkanta. Namagane sadaruchi. So sumutkanta means intense eagerness. That eagerness is there. Oh, this new year, let me begin from now. And every day should feel like that. So this is a beautiful instruction from Srila Prabhupada, that in the path of bhakti, it shouldn't just be once a year, that every day should feel like that, new and fresh. When we wake up the next morning, renewed enthusiasm. I'm going to give my everything. I'm going to try. I'm going to do what I can to please my Gurudev and to attract the mercy of Krishna by any means, do or die, as we've been speaking. So I wanted to share that with you. Then we have, I have the essence of something our Srila Gurudev spoke on January 1st, 2007. He said, I wish you all a happy new year. We have to celebrate the new year in such a way that our devotion will increase day by day. We have to leave what happened last year and start anew this year. My blessing is that I am praying to Krishna that he will sprinkle his mercy upon you all, so that you will be happy in every way, by body, mind, and soul. So what a beautiful New Year's blessing given by our Srila Gurudev. That we will be happy by body, mind, and soul. In the first verse of Śrī Satyavrata Cheto Darpanam Arjunam, there it says Sarvatma Snapanam. Everything. Sarvatma means if the soul is happy, everything related will be happy. And although there's no true relation between the soul and the material body, if one is happy inside, then they will be happy in every single way. So mind, body, and soul. How can mind, body, and soul be happy? Only when it is absorbed in serving its source. So when one is serving Krishna, when one is serving Krishna or loving Krishna, then their mind, their body, and soul will be happy. And I just want to give you a close-up of that picture of Srila Gurudev. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Can you see it? Beautiful picture. So, there, many of you have probably seen that quote today. And then I want to share one by Srila Bhaktivedānta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. It's a little bit more cutting or whipping, but anyhow, that's the duty of the sadhu, to stand at the sacrificial altar with the upraised sword of transcendental knowledge, cutting at the heads of all of our anartas, which are like the sacrificial goat. How? By strong language, which we require. Because generally, if someone says, can you do this, please? We'll be like, yeah, maybe. But we might hear something if someone is roaring loudly. Now, if you see a little dog and he's just on the side of the road and maybe his tail's between his legs and he's like, then you're just kind of like, oh, cute. But if that dog is warning you, be careful or stay away, and he starts barking and showing his teeth, you definitely hear it and you take necessary measures to move. So when I know I made this comparison, don't make it an exact comparison. But when our Guru Varga roars, they roar very loudly. What did our Gurudev say? He said he wanted all of his children to be like lions, jumping onto the heads of the elephant of Apasiddhanta, of atheism, of Mayavadism, of Sahaja, and all of that, and roaring very, very loudly. Very loudly. So this roaring is also, we got some monkeys up top, so I just gotta be careful. This roaring is part of their teaching, and it wakes us up. Otherwise, we're very, very dense. We require loud sound, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, clapping, clanging of the wampers and the gong, something to wake us up, the loud roaring of our acharyas. So what did Srila Bhaktivedānta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada say? The very instant I deviate from or forget the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, who is continuously attracting me to his lotus feet, at that very moment, I am unquestionably deprived of the truth. Upon such deviation, we must not forget the lotus feet of our Gurudev. Means hold on tightly to his moods, his conceptions, his teachings, apply them in our lives, and don't deviate. Upon such deviation, I become engrossed in contemplating countless scarcities. I hurry to bathe in a holy place, and I become busy protecting myself from the cold. In this way, I chase after activities other than service to Srila Gurudev. My Gurudev constantly protects me from Dvitiya Abhinivesh. Dvitiya Abhinivesh. That means absorbed in activities which are separate from the interest of Bhagavan. If I do not remember my Gurudev at the beginning of each year, that's today, each month, this is also the beginning of a month, each day, this is also the first day of the month, and at every moment, that means right now, I will surely fall further away from the path of bhakti. So this Srila Bhaktivedānta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada, there. Is he okay? So that's a very powerful instruction, because deviation is easy. If we are not under guidance, or if we are taking guidance from someone who actually is not following properly, then what will happen? What do I mean by not following properly? Creating, concocting, not giving reference to Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, inventing new things. This becomes sahajya. Gurudev said, if one is not properly following their Gurudev, they're bound to become sahajya. Why? Sahajya means to make it cheap, to create your own thing, to concoct, to follow your own path, and not to follow the path of the Mahajans. For someone who does not follow what our Guru Varga has done, who is not following cent per cent, but they're creating, concocting, adding, subtracting, twisting, mixing like this, then the result is one is bound to become derailed. It's just natural. And that concocting ability, or that concocting tendency, that creative tendency, without giving reference to Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, that's very, very dangerous for the aspiring devotees, for the aspiring sadhakas. So holding on tightly to the conceptions, to the lotus feet of our Sri Guru and our Guru Varga, Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, this is essential for us. And they all confirm one another. If they do not, then there's something to be concerned about. So, Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. The only way to attain pure devotional service is to hold very tightly, to take shelter of the lotus-like feet of Shri Guru. Bando Mui Sadhana Mate. What does sadhan mean?
Careful.
What kind of careful? Just kind of careful, or be very careful?
Very careful.
Yes, sadhan means with great care and attention. Beware, be careful. That means we should be aware. What's around us? What is favorable? What is unfavorable? Will my Gurudev be pleased if I were to change his teachings and his conceptions in this way? If I were to arbitrarily add something, or subtract something, or twist something, or manipulate something? Would that be pleasing to him? Even if I'm doing so many good things, but if I am manipulating the teachings of our Gurudev and Guru Varga, this is the one thing Srila Gaura Govinda Mahārāja said is intolerable. He said we can tolerate anything, but we cannot tolerate changes to the tattva and siddhanta. We cannot tolerate changes to that. So from this perspective, then, for us it is our incumbent duty, means it is absolutely essential and necessary that whatever we do, we hold on tightly to the lotus feet of Sri Guru. What he has given, I accept that as my life and soul. What he gives should be in line with Sadhu and Shastra, Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, and I will represent that to the best of my ability in a way that will be pleasing to him. In this way, Pratamam tu Gurum Pujam, first of all, that is how Sri Guru is worshipped, and by that, Krishna will be pleased, and then he will accept our worship. So, now, Anup Prabhu still has not arrived. I don't know where he is or what's holding him up. It is extremely busy out there. I'm going to give you one little quick darshan of how busy it is out there. See? Look, they're all just waiting. Radhe Radhe! I'm just going to show, I hope there's no monkeys up there. I'm just going to show you over the wall. This is Govardhan Parikrama. Look, oh, see all the ladies here? Radhe Radhe! See, they're all waiting here. So many waiting. And now, there, see so many, thousands of people, lots of traffic jams, lots of people. It was difficult to even get here. We thought we were going to be late, but finally the taxi arrived and the Parikrama Marg in Vrindavan is completely packed. So many people are waiting here. Some haven't arrived yet, and I don't even know what happened with Anup Prabhu. So maybe we'll sing one Guru Bhajan until he arrives, because we're still waiting for so many others to arrive. Go! Yes, I'm going to sing a Gurudev Kripa Karke. So we're going to sing Gurudev Kripa Karke. You want to keep that with you too, just in case any monkey comes. And that's page 360 in our Gaudiya Giti Ucha. 360. And I think I need the book just as reference. Where is it? I put it in my bag. So if you don't have the songbook, then Jiva Pavana Prabhu, hopefully he's there. He will have the bhajan posted there along with its translation, sometimes commentaries. This bhajan was very attractive to our Gurudev. Why am I saying attractive? Somehow it had the capacity to call him, to call his presence. That's really why we call out in these bhajans. Bhajan doesn't mean song. Bhajan means someone's prayer. So whose prayers are these? Most of these prayers are the prayers of our acharyas, our Goswamis, but this particular one has the special potency of calling our Srila Gurudev. It was written directly for him and he accepted it, and so we also like to sing this bhajan. When I was growing up, the term let's sing bhajans meant let's go to the temple and sing a few songs. We didn't realize that bhajan is in essence all of the processes of bhakti that one undertakes to attract mercy. And so this is the manifestation. These songs are the manifestation of the hearts of all of these personalities who are calling out for grace and for mercy. It is part of their bhajan, it is their prayer. And so when we sing these bhajans, we're actually requesting that may this mood also manifest in my heart. That's not going to work very well. May this mood also manifest in my heart so that also I will receive the mercy of Gurudev, of the Vaishnavas, of Nityananda Prabhu Mahaprabhu and Śrī Radha Govinda. Some naughty monkeys are in the way. They're coming. And watch the phone on your lap as well. Gurudev kripa karke mujhko apna lena. Gurudev kripa karke mujhko apna lena. Gurudev kripa karke mujhko की जय, गुरु परंपरा की जय, गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. So as we began this bhajan, Anup Krishna Prabhu arrived with the others. So now everyone is lining up and getting ready. It's time for me to put this back on. And we're going to begin distributing the blankets and the socks and donations to help the needy. We were debating, should we give them biscuits? Nah, maybe they don't need biscuits. Maybe they need potatoes or cauliflower or anything like that. So with a little donation, then they might be able to get their necessities. So we thought that might be a little better. See, look, it's Anup Krishna Prabhu. Ki Jai. What happened? Did the cows get you?
Yeah, today is too much traffic. I was stuck in the traffic. As you know, today is New Year, so many people coming and doing parikrama. So difficult.
Okay, well, I'm glad you finally made it. We thought you got lost, but anyhow, I thought maybe a cow bucked you or something. Okay, so you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay, Jai, so you're gonna have to hold this. Do you mind? So, Sudevi's the camera girl, and we'll be distributing. So, okay, here we go. Radhe Radhe. We put this behind. I don't know if I want to leave it here. We put it where the people aren't going to go. Okay. Okay, are they going to come this far or just to here? Anuji? So you can be there, no? So, socks and blankets, right? We're gonna have to. Hare Krishna. People are gonna go crazy.
These are the socks and blankets.
Alright. I don't want them to come inside. Only from here. Okay, so you're gonna hand them to me? You can come over. One. Radhe 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 Radhe. They're not bringing cars. Okay. Radhe 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 Radhe.
चलो आराम से एक एक करे सब
Just right in front of Tulsi Devi.
You don't want to be here also, Anu? Yes. With me.
अरे भैया तुम आओ
क्या हुआ?
One. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Be careful here. Radhe Radhe. Next. Oh, this is not good. Radhe I remember her from last time.
पर्ची.
Okay.
And now they return the cards to us.
Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe.
So many mayas.
Hello.
Radhe Radhe Maya. Radhe Radhe. She wants a different color. ठीक है राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे मैया
राधे राधे
सारी
Take it like that? Okay. Take it like this. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Maya Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Nice with Tulsi Devi there. Radhe Radhe Maya Radhe Radhe. You have to let them out first. Take it.
They're helping her.
अरे बड़े बड़े का आराम से तकलीफ ना हो गई है
Some Mataji with their babies also.
So everyone gets a nice new chadar, a nice pair of socks, and a 50 rupee note. 50 rupees is a big donation. So that's by your grace they were able to receive this. Oh, बहुत smart है. Radhe Radhe. I remember you from last time. There's some doubles here from last time. Oh, line banai, line banai. Radhe Radhe. The little one?
बाद में हमारे
मुझे इनकी माता जी ना विकलांग है वो आई नहीं है तो लड़की है ठीक है
Her mother came in instead of she came instead of her mother.
She's also a person. Radhe Radhe. Just because they're a kid doesn't mean they don't need a chadar and socks, right? Radhe Radhe.
लाइन में रहो
Line banao. Banai, banao, banao.
बाबा लाइन में नहीं है बाबा.
लाइन में रहो तभी मिलेगी लाइन में लग जाओ ना
You need a knife, huh? You don't need a knife. You're Anup Krishna Das. Radhe Radhe. Sir? Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Radhe. So I noticed that no one's wearing socks right now, but they will be tomorrow. Radhe Radhe. Everyone's feet are cold. Radhe Radhe.
Now they have
राधे राधे महाराज जी
This one here. Radhe Radhe. 50 rupees to a little kid. Radhe Radhe.
लाइन में रहो एक के पीछे एक रहो ऐसे
Side, side, side. Side, side.
तुलसी जी से दूर हो जाना तुलसी महारानी
तुलसी महारानी दूर से हैं।
है ना तुलसी जी को मत सुना
तो, ठीक है। ओ, राधे राधे। गोविंद गोविंद।
lots of people waiting outside.
Side, तुलसी से।
एक मिनट थोड़ा इधर आओ थोड़ा लाइन
She has
इधर
a
कर
card
लो
in her hand.
इधर हो जाओ ना आप भी इधर आ जाओ
This side, no.
और भी इधर आ जाओ
Radhe Radhe. And this way. She has the card in her hand. Where did she get that
अच्छा
from?
कार्ड दे दो प्रभु जी को
Radhe Radhe.
अरे तुम कार्ड नहीं ले
Radhe Radhe.
यहाँ पे तो कार्ड देने लिए
Wow. Radhe Radhe. You distributed 200 cards
हाँ
राधे राधे।
प्रभु जी did.
ठीक है, राधे 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 राधे। राधे राधे। Next. Okay. You're gonna come from the other side.
We have some helpers here, Brajvasi.
थोड़ा गेट के पास जाओ।
So after this is still
अब आ जाओ और राजधानी पर्ची वाली लाओ लाओ कार्ड आराम से पर्ची कार्ड
लाइन में रहो ना उनके पीछे।
धक्का मत मारिए।
हमारे पास सुंदर सुंदर चादर
राधे राधे। लाइन लाइन
लाइन में लगो ना पीछे। सुनो पर्ची ना तुम में से कोई नहीं लेगा, मैं ले रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, ठीक है?
राधे राधे।
क्या कर रहे हो यार, पता ही नहीं चल रहा तुम्हारा।
जी लाइन में
लाइन में राधे राधे राधे।
आपको ही मिलेगा।
सबको मिलेगा, लाइन पे रहिए।
Radhe Radhe. Very nice quality chatters and socks. Radhe Radhe. No. Radhe Radhe.
उठाओ बेटा आगे से अब।
अच्छा लाली आ जाओ, आ जाओ।
राधे राधे। राधे राधे। राधे राधे।
ये तो हमारी
इधर जाती थी इसको।
राधे राधे। Look, Yes? Oh. राधे राधे। दोनों एक। राधे राधे। Did you come before? Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. I think I've just touched about 200 people's hands. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Maya. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe.
हरी बोल।
Hari Bol. Who's there?
रसिक और रसिक।
Rasik. Radhe Radhe Rasik.
तुम्हारा हो गया ना, आप किसका रह गए?
राधे राधे।
अरे लाइन में रहो एक मिनट।
He jumped the wall. He jumped the
हमारी
wall.
पर्ची कहाँ है भाभी?
This little boy
लाइन में आ
here.
जाओ, लाइन में।
सबको मिलेगा।
No, this boy here.
पर्ची कहाँ है?
He jumped the wall.
वहाँ से क्यों क्या है इसको बनाओ।
एक घर में एक है, माफ करना भाभी।
Kiss, egg. Take it.
Side में।
Side. Only one card. Radhe Radhe.
चलो
भाभी फिर और 2 बार रह जाएगा कोई। मुझे मिला ना। दो किसकी है? डबल किसी को नहीं है। दो बाकी के जिन पे रह रही है टिकट उनको कौन देगा फिर? बेटा तुम बाहर चलो। बाहर चलो बाहर। मैया इधर तो सीधे इधर रहो ना थोड़ा। इनके पीछे लाइन लगाना सब इधर में। लाइन में रहो ना, आप आगे क्यों आ रहे हो? उनके पीछे रहो भैया, लाइन में रहो ना।
It's very hard to get in line here.
इनकी टिकट दे दी?
राधे राधे। राधे 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 राधे।
भैया एक एक करके ले लो, सब तुम्हारी है, धक्का मत दो कोई है।
राधे 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 राधे।
अरे ये बच्चा किसका, इसको निकालना बाहर।
राधे 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 राधे। सुदेवी राधे राधे। राधे राधे।
कौन कौन है वो बताना एक बार।
पहले से
So many more are coming.
राधे
भैया हो गया, जाइए।
No, it's only one card. One card. एक card. महावीर. राधे राधे। पहले
अभी तो दिया इसको, ये फिर और आ गया। वो वहाँ से
he already came in once before.
The child came twice. He came again.
Yeah, but does he get? You get this? The socks is too big for you. भैया के लिए।
आप ले लो पैसे।
मम्मी को
तुलसी जी, देखो तुलसी जी।
देखो तुलसी जी, फिर से हट जाओ थोड़ा, जैसे हट जाओ।
रोकना हरी बोला। अनूप जी एक मिनट रोक लो ना, लाइन लगा लो। माता जी कितनी बार बोले हैं आपको, आप सुन ही नहीं रहे हो। लाइन लगाओ ना पीछे, आपको मिल गया, आप थोड़े साइड हो जाओ, लाइन में आ जाओ, लाइन में आओ। उनके पीछे आओ ना, हमारे पीछे क्यों खड़े हो? यहाँ जाओ आगे। अब दो।
राधे राधे। राधे 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 राधे।
तुम लोग जाओ।
देखो देखो। Almost finished. Radhe Radhe. Coming next. Him? This one? Yeah, you have card?
अरे उन्हें दे दो सुनो
Hey!
अरे पकड़ना इसको
Does he have a card?
कार्ड ना यहाँ पे ले लो इससे
पहले कार्ड वाले को दे दो, बच्चे का तो ले लेना।
अरे यार जिसको कार्ड पहुंच गया उसको कौन देगा मैं
Sorry.
अरे ये कोई बात है तुम्हारी बच्चे को भी मम्मी को भी खुद को भी यार
How did he come in?
ऐसे नहीं होता यार
और लाइन लगा लेना इधर होके तू।
इन लोगों को कौन
Oh, he's
देगा
just
भाई
been inside the whole time. He's been here the whole time. Tell him afterward. Tell him it's just more afterward.
कॉल यू।
No?
आप
Radhe
थोड़ा
Radhe.
इधर, तुलसी जी से थोड़ा इधर, और उधर घुस रहे हो।
Tell him again. If there's any afterward, we'll give it. Radhe Radhe Radhe.
हाँ नहीं ले लो जैसे मुझे।
But this color?
She wants orange color.
Beggars are choosers sometimes too. Tell him if there's anything after, then we'll give it to him. Right. I gave to you before. Pehle.
आपको दिया था ना पहले? आपको पहले दिया था?
Raj.
नहीं मैं तो वाला यार।
Okay. I thought maybe it's her sister. Some 2, 3, 2, 3.
आपको मिला कार्ड का तुम्हारा आप बाहर रहो ना अंदर क्यों घूम रहे हो आजादी में आप बाहर चलो प्लीज अरे इन्हें बाहर निकालो पहले
Radhe Radhe.
और बच्चे को बोलना कि बच्चे कैसे आ रहे हैं
अब इनके कार्ड है कार्ड है इनके
We're waiting for the next batch.
Nobody has card now.
No one has cards. Oh. We still have like 30? 30 or 40. What are we going to do? Do we have to wait? They're late. We can leave them here and come back and take them.
कितने कार्ड्स आ गए?
Have you counted?
ज़्यादा बढ़ गई।
177.
27.
Oh, 120.
जब तो मैं कह रहा था तुम कार्ड नहीं ले रहे हो आए जा रहे हैं लोग आए जा रहे हैं कैसे कर रहे हो यार
जल्दी कार्ड तो उनका कोई इधर उधर होके निकल गया, इधर उधर होके
ऐसे बिगड़ नहीं गया तुम ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हो
पूरा था।
डबल ले गया वो सुदेवी माता जी बोल रही थी ना वो डबल लेके गई
Or we can give cards.
इनको नहीं देना भाई पहले की तरह नहीं करना है क्योंकि पहले ऐसा हो गया था गैर कार्ड वालों को दे दिया फिर कार्ड वाले हमारे पास आ रहे हैं नहीं बहुत है
Radhe Radhe.
एक बिंदु और दबा दो, मोर सिंह का लच्छू मोर सिंह।
So,
कार्ड है उनका
most here have already got something, I think.
नहीं नहीं यार
Okay. So,
इन्हें काउंट करना प्रभु कितने हैं एक बार काउंट
So what we doing, Prabhu?
So 200 people didn't show up total. Means now I think only 130 or so showed up. So we will bring them to Vrindavan and continue the distribution there. Either probably not today. We'll do it tomorrow. What's the time now? See? After 4. So Anup Krishna,
ज़्यादा नहीं
we want to go to Radha Kund and again we're going to read everyone's names there. Will you come with us? Again? And what's in Kirtan? We get to keep the car here.
हाँ राव जी
We can put everything inside the car. We'll bring it back to Vrindavan and then we can distribute it there.
if people are coming
Late.
they have
But
card.
they came late, so we have to go.
No, but he's talking about he can leave this with him and he can distribute with
Hare Krishna
the blankets and the socks to those people who have card. But it's very late, no? Not so late. It's only India time. 1 hour is not late.
ये देखो जिस पे पर्ची है ना उसको लेना पैसा
ठीक है
हरियाणा ऐसे आएंगे सारे लोग यार पहले की तरह हो जाता
अच्छा
है
जो कार्ड वाले आएंगे ना उनको बिठा के रखना यार so I tell him we go there and we will wait them here then we will return to the district.
If they will wait, yes. We can go there.
2 more with cards.
With cards? They came with cards?
Even yes, they had cards.
कार्ड ले लिए थे कार्ड कहाँ है सारे
Leo.
ये रहे
2 cards. Okay. But I'm not going to leave the cash here. Okay? So if they get anything, they'll get the blankets and the socks. They're late, they missed the 50 rupees. Okay? Alright. Good. So we can come back after? But if they come in the meantime, then they can distribute it, no?
अगर कोई आएगा तो आप दे देना चाहिए और देखना कौन कौन उनको 50 रुपए की जो सेवा वो दे देंगे
ये आप दो करो पहले ही मेरी जेब से गरीबों हो गया
अच्छा तो उनको फिर वेट करना अगर आधा दिन से आते हैं थोड़ा वेट करेंगे दे विल वेट
Okay, they'll wait. Okay. We'll be back soon.
How many more we have?
Hey, Anup, you're going to play Mridanga?
हाँ
Okay. Here you go. And I have kartals in here. 1 second. Oh, I know where I should put them. Outside pocket. Sorry. Okay.
पहले भी ऐसे
We won't be so long. But it takes some time to get to Radhakund. So I'm going to keep my shoes here too.
ठीक है
Here in the car. They'll go missing, no?
कार में
Shoes.
कुछ भी रख ये रख सकते हो
ये हाँ
Any monkey will take them. I'm going to Radhakund. You're going to keep your shoes on?
इतने सारे लोग बैठे हुए
Okay. Okay.
Prabhuji, he arranged, organized everything very nicely.
Yes. Amazing. Very good. Good. What's your name? He arranged everything so nicely. Anup Krishna engaged him in helping to do this. So we're going to go to Radhakund. We're going to read all of your names at Radhakund for the new year. And then we're going to come back here and continue distribution. Because by that time, India time, most of the people with cards should be here. So we're going to go to Radhakund now. Okay, chalo. Jai Radha Ramana Giridhari Giridhari
आजा
गिरधारी ओ रास बिहारी गिरधारी गिरधारी विनोद बिहारी गिरधारी विनोद बिहारी ओ जय जय राधा रमन गिरधारी जय जय राधा These are chikus. These are Krishna's favorite fruit. Krishna's favorite fruit. Bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Radha Bolo. So we come to this place over here. 500 Lakshmi points for anyone who knows what this place is. Oh, we can see the the name up there. Okay, so this is known as the sitting place of Śrī Janava Thakurani. That is the Shakti, the eternal consort of Śrī Nityananda Prabhu. And so she would do her bhajan here. In Krishna Lila, she is Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is the younger sister of Srimati Radhika, and she is also serving and assisting Radhika and Krishna's transcendental pastimes. So within the center of Radha Kund, there is said to be a very beautiful place known as Svananda Sukara Kunj. We don't see it like that now, but within the center, there is a beautiful lotus-shaped island with a bridge made of moonstone. I don't have any sanitizer, sorry. So a bridge made of moonstone. And in that place, Radha and Krishna meet, and Ananga Manjari also serves them so beautifully in that place. She was respected as the Guru because she is the Shakti of Nityananda Prabhu, who is a Khanda Guru Tattva. After the departure of Nityananda Prabhu, Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam was respected and seen as the guru of all of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. She was the most respected at the time of Narottam Das Thakur. She was the guest, the prominent guest of honor at the Keturi Gram Gaur-Purnima Mahamahotsava. So many beautiful pastimes of Janava Thakurani. We've come here to this place, Śrī Radha Kund, the topmost place in the entire, I can't even say universe, in the entire creation. In every way, Radha Kund is the topmost. So we're going to offer all of your names at Radha Kund on this New Year's Day. Sudevi sent me with the list of all of your names to be read here. So very fortunate. Just imagine we are going to bathe all of you in this Radha Kund, and transcendental Krishna Prem in the mood of a servant of Srimati Radhika should manifest in your heart, and all anarthas naturally, magically, and spontaneously shall disappear. So I'm going to go down and take Achman.
Let's go take Achman.
Make sure that doesn't fall in Radha.
No. I'll make sure.
The special place down where someone's in there.
Radhe Radhe Maiya.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. That's Achman for all of you.
Radhe Radhe. Did you get any?
Yes? Thank you.
Keep this on. I'm gonna need that bag. Thank you. You can come down. Careful, it's wet there. You want to see what's up here? I'm going to see if we have any Radha Kundashtakam. I don't know if Mother Car put it in here. Okay, so last time we were here, a bhajan was requested from us, which we weren't able to sing, but we will sing it this time, if it is here. Chintamani Moy Radha Kunda Tata, page 116 in this songbook, Shri Gaudiya Gita Gucha. Where are the cartels? Come. And in there is also mentioned Svananda Sukara Kunj, what we were just talking about, that special place in the center of Radha Kunda. Chintamani Moy Radha Kunda Tata Kahi Kunja Shata Shata Chintamani Moy Radha Kunda Tata Kahi Kunja Shata Shata Chintamani Moy Radha Kunda Tata Kahi Kunja Shata Shata Chintamani Moy
Radha Kunda Tata.
Kahi Kunja Shata Shata Prabhala Vidru Moya Tarulata Prabhala Vidru Mukthapane Amonata Pare शत शत
चिंतामणि माई राधा कुंड तट कवि कुंज सदा सदा
स्वानंद सुखद कुंज मनोहर कहते कुटीर शोभे कुंज मनोहर कहते कुटीर शोभे বসিয়া থাথায় গাব কৃষ্ণ নাম বসিয়া থাথায় গাব কৃষ্ণ নাম কবে কৃষ্ণ দাস লোভে
कवि कृष्ण दास लोभे
চিন্তামণি রাধা কুঞ্জ তত তাহে কুঞ্জ শত শত
चिंतामणि माई राधा कुंड तट
তাহে
कुंज सदा सदा
শ্যামন সময় মুরলীর গান কষিবে এ দাসী গানে
समय
মুরলীর গান
खुशिबे
এ দাসী
गाने
আনন্দে মাতিব সকল ভুলিব শ্রীকৃষ্ণ বংশীর গানে
कृष्ण वंशी गाने
চিন্তামণি রাধা কুঞ্জ শত তাহে কুঞ্জ শত শত
राधा कुंज तट ताहि कुंज सदा सदा
রাধে রাধে বলি মুরলী রাখিবে মদীয় ঈশ্বরী নাম
राधे राधे बोली
মুরলী রাখিবে
मधुराश्वरी नाम
শুনিয়া চমকি উঠিবে দাসী
सुनिया चमके उठिया दासी
ও কেমনে করিবে প্রাণ
करिबे प्राण
চিন্তামণি রাধা কুঞ্জ তত তাহে কুঞ্জ শত শত
राधा कुंज तट ताहि कुंज सदा सदा
Kunda Shyama Kunda Ki Jai, Vrishabhanandani Srimati Radharani Ki Jai, Shri Radha Bihari Jai. So Tulsi is going that way. So we'll just do one small offering of Tulsi into the mouth of Anupji from Rag. We're going to offer some lamps. Don't worry, we don't have thousands, but because you're going to be watching, you can see it that this is also for you. Each individual. Braj Mandal Brajajana Manasukakari Radhe Shyam Shyama Shyam Radhe Brajajana Manasukakari Radhe Shyam Shyama Shyam Radhe Shyam Shyama Shyam Radhe Shyam Shyama Shyam Radhe Shama Shama Radhe Shama Shama. Oh, it's windy here too. Radhe Shama 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 Radhe Shama 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 Radhe Shama 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 Radhe Shama 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 Brajajana Manasukakari Radhe Shyam Shyama Shyam Raising my mask Radhe Brajajana Manasukakari Radhe Shyam Shyama Shyam It's taken a while for this to light. So Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Jugalam Leela Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Jugalam Leela Aarati Koro Lalita Di Sakhi Aarati Koro Lalita Di Sakhi Madano Mohan Rupatri Bhanga Sunda Pitambar Shiki Pucha Chuta Manoha Lalita Madhava Vame Vrishabhanu Kanya Nīlavasana Gori Rupe Gune Dhanya Onana Vidhaya Lankar Kore Chalama Hari Mano Virmohana Vatana Puja Vishakhadi Sakti Gandana Ragega Shakhadi Sakti Gandana Ragega Priya Narma Sakti Jata Chamaragula Priya Narma Sakti Jata Chamaragula Śrī Radha Madhava Pada Sarasi Jaya Śrī Radha Madhava Pada Sarasi Jaya Prakati Vinoda Saki Pade Sukhe Bhashe. Bolo Radhe Radhe Radha Govinda Jai Jai. Radhe Radhe Radha Govinda Jai Jai. Bolo Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai. Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Jaya Radha Kunda Jai Shyama Kunda. 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 Okay. So we discovered something smart. There's a tripod there. You want to offer the lamp? Take it. So now we're going to read your names. And just imagine, you don't really need to imagine much, like my mask just fully submerged in Radha Kund. So these names represent you yourself being submerged in Radha Kund on this very first day of this new year. Radha Kund is the highest, topmost place, the place of the most transcendental, condensed love and affection. Rupa Goswami says in Śrī Upadeshamrita, verse 9, Vaikuntaj Janito Vara Madhupuri Tatrapi Rasotsavad Vrindaranyamudar Pani Ramana Tatrapi Gobadhana Radha Kundamihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Plavanat Kuryar Asya Virajato Giritate Sevam Viveki Nakaha. Radhe Radhe. So he mentions all of these transcendental locations or locales, but he ultimately condenses it down to Radha Kund. Why? Prema Amrita Lavanat. That at Radha Kund, there is an overwhelming deluge of prem. It is the place where Radha and Krishna can meet freely and perform all of their sweet Keli Vilas, their sweet, beautiful pastimes. And so, Radha Kund is the goal of all Gaudiya Vaishnavas. The last two verses also of Upadeshamrita also glorify Śrī Radha Kund. Karmibhya parito hare priyatam vyaktim yayurgyaninas tebhyo jnanam vimukta bhakti parama premaikkanishtasthata preshtastat pashupal pankajadasastabhyo pisaradhika preshtastadva idam tadiya sharashi tam nashriyat kakriti. And then the last one, Krishnas yochaye pranaya vasati preyasibhyopi radha kundam chasya munibirabitas tadrigeva vyadhayi yat preshtar apyalam ashulabham kim punar bhakti bhajam tat premedam sakrid api saras naturavishkaroti. So both of them are recommendations for us in sadhak form to reside at Radha Kund and remember Krishna's pastimes 24 hours a day, and also within siddha, seva sadhaka rupena, siddha rupena chatrahi, that within the eternally conceived spiritual form that we have been discussing, that one should also render seva to the transcendental pastimes of Radha and Krishna under guidance of their intimate associates here at Śrī Radha Kund. It is our goal, our aspiration. So, now we're going to read your names. If you would like, tell him to distance. So, if you would like, you can do soft kirtan in the background. Okay, okay? Okay, so in no particular order, except that we tend to start with the first name on the list, who is Jiva Pavana Prabhu. We are going to read your names. If anyone doesn't hear their names, or if you put your names up, if you can read the names to me as if they pop their names up. What about me? We would like to also offer your names on this first day of the new year. So, Jiva Pavana Prabhu, his wife and children, and departed parents and friends. Govinda Rupini Didi, Banki Bihari Prabhu, and Keshav. Nandini Doyal Hari, his brother and their families. Jnana Shakti Prabhu, Mahārāni, Krishna Prema, and Manjari. Yamuna Prasad, Charumukhi, Kalindi, and Agnus Gopal Pulmin. Jane Allison, Jayanti, Gina, Harimohini, Sam, Alex, Aurora, Pollyanna, Gordon, Mum, Pam, Sue, who has passed away, Stu, Rob, and families, the Shermans, Isha Takurani, Yudhishthir, Yadava, Abhimanyu and families, Simona and friends, and all of those other devotees who also from Sardinia offered their names. Madhumati, Parshuram, Mohan, Srimati, Janardan and family, Subhadra, Sudama, Anantadas, Marumangal Das, Sardu Sangha. That means the devotees from Sardinia, they're known as Sardu Sangha. Mahavishnu and family. Rupcharan, Nimai, Nitai, Radhika, Mahalakshmi. Neti Nandini Sharma, Renuka and family. Shri Vrinda, Madhumangal, Sunandana, Shyam Sundar, Franz Pronk, and the Botsi Pronk families. Nitya Manjari, Chakori Dasi, Quigley, Harrison family, Norman Harrison, the Sutherland family, everyone in Srila Gurudev's Vaishnava study group. Amit Dandikar and family, Ajay Krishna Das, Manorama, Charu Krishna, Lavanga, Gopal, Gopi, Sita, Prem, Beta, Subi, Walter Vedanta Sutra, Balaram, Janaki, Shashank Gupta, and entire family. I believe today he's at Jamuna offering lamps on behalf of the world also. Rebecca Harty, Radha Priya, Ethan, Millie Watson, Krishna Mayi, Krishna Priya, France. Is anyone else offering their names?
Yes.
Oh, you should tell us when they put their names. If they put their names, you should say it.
Shanti Shamapriya Jain.
Shanti Shamapriya,
Radha Simlama,
Radha Simlama. Anyone else?
Sudevi Didi, Charu Chandrika Didi, Ananga Mohan Prabhu, Maha Mantra Meditation Group.
Okay.
87 devotees, Yamuna Dasi and families UK.
So you guys are going to get your name repeated twice. Yes, Jor Se Bolo, you have to pull that down. Oh. Anyone else that I missed?
Radhika Ahuja and Pooja Ahuja.
Radhika and Pooja Ahuja. Radhe Radhe.
Christian Chakrapani.
Christian Chakrapani, your name will be here also. So many of your names are here.
Nitai Das.
Nitai Das.
Gandharvika Dasi.
Gandharvika Dasi.
Prisvani Sangha from Australia.
Jai. Okay, so I'll keep reading and then you can just kind of cut me off and read in between.
Rukmini Devi Dasi Kanaya and family.
Okay. Jai. Rebecca Harty, Radhapriya, Ethan and Millie Watson.
Kirtida Dasi.
Kirtida Dasi. Krishna Mayi, Krishna Priya from France. Taruni Gopi, Bhishma and family from Lithuania.
Ratna Bahu, Nandini and Leela from England.
Jai. Devaki, Punya, friends and massive family.
Ramdas.
Ramdas, Ki Jai. Balabhadra, UK. Miriam, Mamata Mimuni and family.
Jai Shri Devi Dasi and family from Germany.
Jai. Keshava Priya, Gopinath, Madhu, Kalindi, Yashodanandan and his mum Ruth. Lola Didi from Canada. Nana, Nirmala, Amma, Sundar Gopal and Achintya Gora. They are in Australia. They're
Malini and Gaura's daughters, son-in-law and grandchildren in Turner family from Brisbane.
Jai. Kate Mateague and family, Kalavati, Manoj Vara and family. Lavangalata from China, Kamala Dasi, Shashikala Vishaka, Le Yue, Haripriya and family, Sushmita, Satyabhama, Yashoda and Zhong Yigui. Braj Kishore from Brazil.
Yash and Shriyash.
Yash and Shriyash. Krishna Kripa and family from Brazil. Raktambar, Ratnavali and family. Jamuna, George, Bhakti and Jayan.
Lalita Jain Joe and entire family from UK.
Jai, Raghava, Bhanumati, Radhamadav family and all of their animals. Champak and all animals in the entire world. Shachi, Amy, Martin and family. You should check out her posts on Facebook. They're amazing. Sachi, Amy, Martin. Madhava, Guna Norton and entire family from Malvern.
Radha Priya Dasi from Jaipur.
Jai.
Krishna Chandra and Ananda Dham team.
Jai. Nitai, Anuradha, Rup, Sanatan, and Sri Rupa, Sanatan, Stein, and family. I should know that. That's my brother and his family. Janardhan Prabhu, the one who gave Krishna's flute. Tadulata and family, Hong Kong. Nama Taylor and family. Haripriya, Chandrakanta, Charichandrika and family. Fu Monica. Monica Warden, Manini Radha, her sister, and Mukunda. Just so you know, that latest donation for Pure Cow Seva, that came from Nārāyaṇa Ashram in Austria. Bhumipati, Induleka and family. Shyam Sundar, Bimala, Sahadev, Shripad, Bhaktivedānta, Madhav Mahārāja.
What is it? It says Montserrat, Sebastian and Eduardo.
Can you see okay from there?
Eduardo, yes.
Yeah, how about like this? Closer? Easier?
I can see.
Okay. All right. Radhika, Shyam, Braj and Rupa. Anupama and Mani in Germany.
Kalavati, Birmingham, UK and family.
Okay. Shukananda, Lilavati, UK.
Naveen Krishna Das, Hare Krishna Das, Jai Kirtan, Prana Krishna Das and family.
Jai. Jai Shri and family, UK. Draupadi, UK. Vrinda, Jayadev, Jiva, Kamala, Bhadra, Dhruva, Bela and family. Lalit, Lucky, Lars, the pirate. Embarani, Chingchu, Ting. Nimai Chaitanya and family, Boston. Shanti Shyamapriya, Jan and family. Lakshmi Devi Dasi, Madhu and Achutapriya from Bath. Mukunda Prabhu and family. Premavati, Nayana and Mohini.
Jai Shri Radhe from Brazil.
Jai Radhe Radhe. Jana Rojas or Rojas and Chandavanti Didi. Yogamaya, Krishnakanta, Keshava and Hari Mills. Binodini Sharma and family. Narasingha Sylvester. Vanessa Bhakti Manjari. Swastika and Amarendra Prabhu. Dandava Pranam. Malini Turner and Goranga family. Basudev Prabhu from Belgium, otherwise known as Bern Newison, whose birthday was just recently and we didn't have the opportunity to bless him. So make sure, all of us, to give him extra dunks in Radha Kund. Basudev Prabhu ki Jai.
Priya Kanai Krishna, Doya Narayani and Manmohini.
Jai. David Warden and Jagovinda and family. Tulsi and family from Italia.
Anuradha Dasi from Lithuania.
Jai. Kamala Lynn Todd and husband Dave and family. Abir Devnath and family. Radha Gokulananda and Radhika in Eugene, Oregon. Rekha Dasi and family. Lavanga Manjari and Ambarish Prabhu of Srila Gurudev's Audio Seva. Very wonderful disciples of Srila Bhaktivedānta Bharati Goswami Mahārāja.
Rodrigo Kandasamy from Brazil. I don't know if I pronounce it right.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Madhuri Devi Dasi.
In Rhode Island, USA.
Iceland, USA.
Gopa Frank from Brazil. Sarva Matthew McGovern. You know Sarva? He's the one who's saying, one day while walking down this lifelong road, we met a man, Saffron Road.
Manoj Vara and family.
All
Jai.
victims of COVID.
Jai.
Jiva Pavan Prabhu said all victims of COVID.
Okay. May you all be bathed in Radha Kund. Susan Moon, Govi Tyler and family. Induleka Simpson and family. Raghunath Prabhu, Miami. Radha Priya Moffat and family. Yogini, Dhruv and Mother Narayani. Divya, Pushpadanta Prabhu, Shyam, Esther, Shami, Esther and family. Kamala and family. And Jai. J.R. Janakrishi Maxwell. Snigdha Devi Dasi from Russia. Parameshwari Prabhu and family. Lakshmi Devi Dasi and family. Radha Raman Prabhu, Ashtasaki Dulali and family.
Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Vāman Gosvāmī Mahārāja, Bhaktivedānta Van Mahārāja.
Jai Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Van Gosvāmī Mahārāja.
All those who passed in our community the last year.
Jai.
This is Michael Madhuri from Fremont.
Okay. Jai. Lari Giri, Madhuri Fremont and family. Was that her? Madhuri Fremont, she just said. Manmohini and Manohar Prabhu from Austria. They're the ones who gave the donation. Gayatri, Śrī Dāmodara Prabhu and Russia, Ari Mardana and Kamala Dasi. Vasudam Das from Brazil and family. Swapnil Tikale, that is Sadananda Prabhu and family. I think they're your god brother and god sister. Just yesterday, his wife and son, I think they received initiation from your Guru Maharaj. Just yesterday.
Śrīpad Bhaktivedānta Siddhanti Maharaj.
Yes, and since we just mentioned your Guru Maharaj,
Nittai Das Prabhu,
Bhakti Vibhuda Bodayan Maharaj.
And Nittai Das Prabhu, he is asking pray for Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Siddhanti Maharaj.
Pray for him. Okay. So now, Gopalji and family, UK, Rika Prajapati and family, Raghavendu, Rasangi, Maitreya and family, Labanga Alex, Oliver, Manvati and family, Kunjeshwari Didi, Mahaprabhu Das, Amrita, Mohana, Ishan, Deya and Chandra, Harigana,
Mayur Makwana.
Jai, Krishnamai and Pani Bhushan and family, KD, Krishna Dasi and children, Ina and Suresh, UK, Dilip and family, UK, Jagat Mohini Shyam Gopi Lokasundari Haridas from Wales, Devi Dasi Ramya, Santosh, Satya Govinda and Shayani.
Sudevi Dasi and Kishori Mohan Prabhu.
Jai! Yeah, Sudevi needs some extra prayers. Pray for her. She's not able to come out with us today. Nandu, Vaishnavi, and their girls, and the Joshi family, and Nandu's father, who has just recently passed away, Yashamati Nandan Prabhu. Gopali, Amanagar, from Switzerland. Krishna Chandra Prabhu and Anandadham, Basis from Switzerland. Charu Chandrika friends, family, and our entire Guru Parampara. Chandrika, Jagannath Prasad, Tama Krishna, Neelmani Dasi, Kunjeshwari, Madhuri Didi and family. Braj Kishore Das, Bimal and family. Karuna Beckham and family. Madhava Das, Damodar Das and his two daughters. Anyone else?
Sue.
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 Okay, Sue. Haribol. Haribhajan Das, Madan Mohan, Malini, Mohini and Madhavi in Wales. Kirtida Dasi and family. Manjulali Manjari, Ananga Manjari, Yadava. They are in Switzerland. Lakshmi Devi Dasi. Actually, you're not in Switzerland. You have just been dunked in Radhakund. Lakshmi Devi Dasi. I wonder if it's the same Lakshmi Devi Dasi who keeps getting repeated. Lalita Sundari and Vrakreshwar Van Winkle.
Sudevi and Anup and all cow seva. Thank
Oh,
you.
very nice. Radhe Radhe.
Satya, Govinda and family.
Haribol. Shachishuta, Radhe, Leela Kirtan, Haripriya Singh and father. Indumati Madan Mohan in Brazil. Caitlin Krishnapriya Dasi. Bruce Izzy and family. Shashikala Didi, Gopinath Pavan. Krishnapriya Mataji, Madan Lal and family. LV Yogi, Gorgopal Das. Malati Ireland, Damodar, Piper Priya and entire family. Damodar Priya Piper.
Prem Das, Gitanjali, Damodar Das and all Gurudev's devotees from Malaysia.
Jai. Lalit Kishori from Wales. Sulata from Gopinath Bhavan. Sundari Kirtan Devi Dasi. Sumati. Julie Anna. Jose Orlando Oliveira. Rukmini Raghubir and family. Anup Krishna and Sudevi.
Thank you. Satya Franch and Bill, her beloved.
Saheli and Ruchi Datta. Jamuna Johnson and family. Achyuta Krishna Das and family. Sita Ram Madhavi and family. Dinabandhu Das and family. Mirazala and family. That is Mohini in Switzerland. Karnamrita Das and his family. He is undergoing cancer therapy at the moment.
Radhe and Bimala Saraswati and children.
Chaitanya Shakti Haridas Prabhu. Mohini Melody Luck from Perth. Connie Finchman. Leah David Aaron Nityananda. Raseshwari Radhika. Pranabalab Karunamayi Krishna Das. Rasika Das. Yogamaya Dasi, Chaitanya Vrindavan, Radha Kund and families. We have just dipped Radha Kund in Radha Kund. Surati and Charu Chandrika.
All devotees from France.
Jai. Vidyadhari Dasi, Geeta, Kamalavati, Ambika and Tal, Nakula and Rasapriya and family, Radhanath, Anapayini and family, Krishna Ras, Vani and family, Rup Vilas, Komal Kumari, Jagat Purush and Chinmayi, Kirtiraj, Hari Puja, Ragalekha and family, and Zach. Ranganayaki, Dhumrakesh, Govinda, Raghunandani, Charudasi, Parameshwari and family, Ram Prasad Goswami Ji, Anuradha Devidasi from Rotterdam, Anandini Jagana of Pure Cow Seva. If you want to contribute to Pure Cow Seva, then you go to Anandini Jagana at paypal.com, right?
Ekadasi from Germany.
Jai. Jai go.
All devotee from Glastonbury,
Glastonbury.
UK.
All devotees from France.
Again. Jai Govinda, Finland, Sundar Gopal and Mohini. Prabhanu Panchajani Kalindi and family from Roseburg. Danishta, Lalit Kishore, Bhola, Sinclair, New Zealand. Rasaraj and Krishnakanta, Eugene. Delfrey Piziano. Srimati Uma Didi, Vrindavan Vilasini Didi. Krishodri, Bilba Mangal Prabhu and family, New Zealand. Damayanti, Shyam Mohan, Damodar, Ramon K from Singapore. Gori Didi, Mohan, Rasakendra Das. Sarangi Radhika, Madhavi and Sadbuj and family. Madhavi Diroy and family. Kalimba and Radhanath Prabhu. Jean Prem and that's Jagaratri and Raghunath. Rukmini Devi Dasi and Kanhaya. Manimati from France. So she was already included in all devotees from France, but she's getting another mention here.
Parmananda Prabhu, Parmananda Puri from Ireland.
Jai. Manimati, Chloe Chandrika Devi Dasi, Lalita Dasi, Switzerland. Marcus Wandel and Chakrapani.
Manorama Dasi.
Jai. Ed Rubens, Anjali, Felipe Santos, Champakalata, Prankishore, Anuradha, Kishori, Lakshman and family. Damodar Reed and Suchitra.
Anandini Devindasi and Ram Bhadra Das from Den Haag.
Haribol. Rab, Rohini Dulal and family. Le Li Hao and Lilavati and family. Shorab Malhotra and family. Nandini Arora and family. Lalita Saki and Lokaguru. Kathy and Dharmada. Marsha Abraham, that is our auntie. Shyama Priya, Chiranjeev, Vishnu Priya Boyd and family. Mrikanda Fitch.
All devotees from Toowoomba, Australia.
Jai. Prasasya Swarupa and family.
Ganga Mata Sangh, UK.
Jai. Bill Navatni and family. Kamala, Sashikala, Vishaka, Haripriya Yashoda from China. Purnamasi and family from Ranchi. Laura Zarate, Lalita Saki. Aiden Matthews and family. Joe Gennaro. Sanaka and Ramani Shiromani. Shubha Mehta and family. Vishnupada Mukherjee and family. Marlia Korea and family. Hemangi Dasi and family.
Brington Yatra.
Where?
Brington Yatra,
Brington
UK.
Yatra.
Brighton.
Brington.
Brighton. Brighton, UK Yatra. That's how you pronounce it. Like Brighton.
Jeev Goswami Das, who passed,
May
may
he
he
receive mercy.
of Shri
Jeev
Dāmodara.
Goswami Prabhu ki
Ananga Mohan
Jai.
Das, Yamuna Didi from Brighton.
Brighton.
I think we're getting your names a few times as they're coming up again too. Hemangi Dasi and family. Madhavendra Puri and family. Chandrika Didi, Chandrakala Haywards. Heath, Vidyadhari London, Kamala Didi Brighton, Narayani Wales, Sarveshwari and Madhuvrat. So Brighton Sangha just came up. Oh,
Jai
Anuradha Didi Brighton and Anuradha Didi Glastonbury and all of her family, past, present, future, all dear devotees, past, present and
Jai Daini,
future.
Jai Daini, Birmingham, UK.
Brigham.
Birmingham.
Birmingham, UK.
Oh, wait. All birds and creatures of the world. Madhusmita Didi from Wales, Nikunja Vilasini, Wales. All ISKCON devotees, past, present, and future.
And
Danyar,
Sita-
Nava, Das, and family.
Sita
Please
Devi
ask
from
for blessing for
Bhaktivedānta
Sita
Manor,
Devi.
daughter of Premalata.
Bhaktivedānta Manor, daughter of Premlata.
Jai. So we read through all of these names. Also, all of the disciples of Srila Gurudev Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Mahārāja and all aspiring devotees around the world and all jivas also around the world, may they be awakened to their eternal nature of loving service to Krishna. Okay, so I came all the way around back to Jiva Pavana Prabhu, so I think I've gone full circle. And also we have done our best to read all of the
Madhusudan
names.
Das Prabhu.
Who?
Madhusudan Das Prabhu.
Madhusudan Das Prabhu ki jai.
Yes, we
Did you
heard our
hear your
name
name? No.
multiple times.
No, I didn't. Sudevi Mata asked, did you hear your name?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times. Jai, jai.
Thank you so much.
So Śrī Radha Kunda ki jai.
Jai.
So from here we're just going to walk past Shyamakund, offer pranam there, and we're just going to chant that one mantra to Krishna. If any of you know it in advance, you can post it. The one that Srila Gurudev said, if Krishna ever stands in front of you and asks you, what can I give you? You should only have one prayer. So this we should put to heart. Whoever posts that prayer first, starting, not you, Sudevi Devi Dasi, or Sudevi, in either of those accounts, or Jiva Pavana Prabhu. She said that if she can't, then neither can Jiva Pavana Prabhu. But anyone else who first posts that prayer, you get a plate full of samosas, a plate full of burfi, a bowl full of rasamalai.
Radha Govinda Das from Papendrekar. I don't know how to pronounce that.
So, chalo, we're going to go back and continue our
Sita Devi and Bhaktivedānta Manor.
Damodar Pandit Prabhu asked, please pray for Sita Devi from Bhaktivedānta Manor and her daughter.
Are they sick?
I know.
I think second time.
Shama Sundar. Oh,
Shama Sundar Sikandar Sekhar.
Who posted?
Yamuna Dasi from UP.
Yamuna Dasi ki jai. Very good. Very good. Gurudev would be so proud of you. So proud. Just remember, Krishna is tricky. He's a thief and he's also sometimes a cheater. So you have to make sure that when you ask for anything, you ask very specifically. He's like the genie from the magic bottle. You ask him, but you never know what kind of way he'll fulfill it. So your prayer must be so specific. Shyama Sundar Shikanda Shekhara. So we're going to go over there and say that prayer on behalf of ourselves and all of you. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Oh, Papendrecht in Holland. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Papendrecht. Jai.
And
Okay, so.
Mataji asked and.
And?
And.
And to all the devotees past, present and future.
Yes.
And city.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
We are going to drown anxiety in Radha Kund. What will come out will only be transcendental frame.
And our egos.
And our egos. Oh my God. Drown our egos in Radha Kund. How about that? What a beautiful, brilliant idea. I don't have an ego.
I do. Lots.
Yeah, lots.
मैं बताऊं इनके विषय में बड़े अच्छे से
Chalo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. This is Samadhi Temple of Raghunath Goswami ji. I'm not so good at this today, Mataji. Kishori Mohan Prabhu ji getting blessings.
राधे राधे राधे
ও ভাবে কুণ্ড পূজা আজকে হবে না কুণ্ডের ফলে
Shri Radhe Braj Mandal Parikrama Radhe Shama 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 Radhe Sham 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 Radhe Sham
Oh, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam.
Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham
Oh, Radhe Vraja Jana Mana Sukhakar. Radhe Shyam, Shyam, Shyam. Oh, Radhe
Radhe Braj Jana Mana
श्याम कुंड की जय
श्याम कुंड की जय
Very loud. I'm going to come to this side here. So here at Shyamakund, the bells are loud right now, I know, but so can you put the camera to Shyamakund? So this is Shyamakund, non-different from Krishna himself, and Radhakund is non-different from Srimati Radhika herself. So here at Shyamakund we pray to Krishna. Shyama Sundar Shikanda Shekhara Smeraha Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamankripanidhe Swapriya Charana Kinkaring Kuru. Oh Shyama Sundar, Krishna, whose head is bedecked with a peacock feather, who has a beautiful slight smile, and who's wearing beautiful yellow garments. If you can give me anything, if you can grant me anything, I only want this one thing. Please make me a kinkari, a maidservant, at the feet of your dear most beloved Srimati Radhika. This is my only prayer. Swapriya Charana Kinkaring Kuru. Make me a maidservant at the feet of your dear most beloved. So Shri Shyama Sundar Krishna ki jai. Vrishabhanu Nandani Srimati Radha Thakurani ki jai. Now we'll go back. It's better for the weight. Radha Ramana Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol, Radha Ramana Hari Bol, Jai Jai 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 Radha So, I think maybe we might have been there for too long. No one decided to stay. No one came. Card.
हाँ उनको धनराशि देने सामान तो दे दिया
दे दिए सबको
और आपको बहुत टाइम
थोड़ा वेट कर लेते हैं अच्छा
Give away the chadar and the socks.
Okay, so we were gone for quite a long time. So on our behalf, they gave away the chadars and socks to those who had the cards.
It's 15%.
Oh, 15? It'll keep going though, no problem, as long as you make sure that it doesn't stop. So you gave already? Sub?
सब
Oh yeah, very good. So they gave away all the rest of them while we were dipping all of you in Radhakund. So it was very successful. Giveaway today with 200 chadars or more and 200 pairs of socks and lots of rupees and more to come later. So now what time is it? 5:25. At this point, I think it's better that we don't just go in the car from here, and we might get stuck in a traffic jam, so we wouldn't want to subject you to that either. So I think it's better that we sign out now. So it's been now 2 hours and 25 minutes. So thank you all for being with us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to Radhe Radhe.
राधे राधे
To do this service on your behalf, to also bring us again to Govardhan and Radhakund, and for engaging us in this first day of our new year in Kirtan, in virtually bathing. That's a very affectionate cow. Oh. Bathing in Radhakund and bringing all of you there. This is a better view than me for sure. Make sure this is much better view.
राधे श्याम गौ माता
And so for just giving us that opportunity for service and engaging us every day in our Guru Seva, we are indebted to each and every one of you. If any of you are interested, our Srila Gurudev's centennial is coming up, and the audio Seva has been working day and night around the world in a very coordinated way to transcribe and to get all of Srila Gurudev's videos and audio especially clear so that we can hear for all time. So they're making it really nice and listenable, because otherwise some of it's very difficult to understand. So if any of you are interested, you can look up Audio Seva for Srila Gurudev and also help to sponsor that. Or if any of you are interested, we have with us, this is Pure Cow Seva. You have to get in a little more. Anup Krishna Prabhu and Sudevi Dasi and a pure cow. Yeah. So Pure Cow Seva, and they're serving the cows and the monkeys and the animals of Braj in Vrindavan and also Govardhan on a daily basis. How was her camera work today? Was it good?
Not so good.
Jai.
हरे बोल
Thank you for your beautiful smile. Radhe Radhe. That's our driver. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Okay, so we're going to go now. So, Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Bolo Radhe Radhe Radhe. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Radhe Radhe Radhe. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Radhe Radhe Radhe. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. So I just want to show you something before we leave, because this is urgent, it is important, and it is essential to show. So, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai. Shri Sachinandana Gaura Hari Ki Jai. Can you see? Is it clear? श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय, गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, श्री गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। ठीक है, राधे राधे
सबको। हाँ, हाथ खा लीजिए इसको छोटे वाले का।
फिनिश।